Environment is the sum total of all conditions and influences that affect the development and life of all organisms on Earth. The living organisms vary from the lowest microorganisms such as bacteria, virus, fungus, etc. to the highest, including man. Each organism has its own environment, physical and biological. The word environment originates from environ, which means things that surround. As per definition of the Environment Protection Act, environment includes all the physical and biological surroundings and their interactions. The study of environment, or rather environmental studies, is a multidisciplinary subject which needs knowledge interest from physical sciences, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biological sciences, botany, zoology, microbiology, biochemistry, sociology, education, geography, etc. Obviously, environmental studies has a broad base, which requires integrated approach for dealing with the various aspects. The word ecology was coined by a German biologist. Ecology is the branch of science that deals with the study of interactions between living organisms and their physical environment. Both are closely interrelated and they have continuous interaction, so that any change in the environment has an effect on the living organisms and vice versa. Any unit of biosystem that includes all the organisms which function together, biotic community, in a given area where they interact with the physical environment is known as ecosystem. The ecosystem is the functional unit in ecology as it consists of both the biotic community, living organisms, and the abiotic environment. The latter has close interaction essential for maintenance of life processes. The interaction is conducted by energy flow, solar energy, in the system and cycling of materials, natural cycles. From the biological point of view, the ecosystem has the following constituents: inorganic substances, carbon, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water, etc., involved in natural cycles. Organic compounds, proteins, carbohydrates, humic substances, etc. Air, water and substrate environment including the climatic regime and other physical factors. Producers, autotrophic, i.e., self-sustaining organism. Green plants that can manufacture food from simple inorganic substances. Heterotrophic, i.e., that depend on others for nourishment. Organisms, mainly bacteria, fungi and animals which live on other organisms or particulate organic matter. Microconsumers, decomposers, mainly bacteria, fungi which obtain their energy by breaking down dead tissues or by absorbing dissolved organic matter extracted from plants or other organisms. The decomposers release the environment 3 inorganic nutrients that are utilized by producers. They also supply food for macroconsumers or heterotrophic organisms. Bacteria, fungi, and animals often excrete hormone-like substances that inhibit or stimulate other biotic components of the ecosystem. Typical profiles of a grassland ecosystem and of a pond ecosystem are shown in Fig. 1.1. Autotrophic stratum, sun. Heterotrophic stratum, grassland ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystem. Parent geological material, sediment, water, soil. Parent geological material. Fig. 1.1. Grassland and pond ecosystems. The common features of all ecosystems, terrestrial, freshwater, marine and agricultural, are the interactions between the autotrophic and the heterotrophic components. The major autotrophic metabolism occurs in the upper, greenbelt stratum where solar energy is available, while the intense heterotrophic metabolism occurs in the lower, brown belt, where organic matter accumulates in soils and sediments. 1.2.1 Biomes. The biome is a very large land community unit where the plant species are more or less uniform. It provides a basis